Hey YouTube, hope everyone's doing well out there. I appreciate y'all coming to see the channel. Indiana Doug here. So I'm gonna get right into it. A couple things on this video I'm gonna show. One is a follow-up from the sharpening video that I had. It was just an explanation of kind of a new way to look at some of the sharpening techniques, you know, besides some of the things that you already know. Just kind of something extra to add into your arsenal, you know what I mean? So I'll link that up top here. If you haven't seen that, check it out before you watch this video. Actually, I had a subscriber ask me to show a little bit more of what I'm talking about, but actually on a chain. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that on the 73cc Dalmar today. I had to look what saw I had. Also, we're going to look at taking this tree right here down. You can see it in the background. So this guy right here, he starts right here, goes up. Tornado weather took him down right there. Kind of a tricky deal if you think about it. I'm gonna switch this camera around and talk to y'all a little bit about this before we get into it, okay? So we're gonna look at this tree here. It needs taken down. It fell pretty good ways. Let's say that right there up top is about, so from the bottom there, I'm standing about, let's see, about 40 feet away from it right now. So that's actually about how tall it is right there. I'd say 40 feet. It's a big tree. There's a big ash behind it. Dead ash, of course. The debate still is out on what species of tree this is. I've reached out to a lot of people on it because I hate to be wrong on these trees. People were saying ironwood and hornbeam and all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure. But it's an oddball for sure. Not a very common tree in Indiana, I've noticed. So, but anyway, it's a hardwood. So we're gonna try to tackle that one. Been thinking on it. There's several ways you could do it, but if you look up here, you know, it'd be nice to get that trunk down, but the part that fell. But that bark is on there good. Plus, you still got some fibers hanging on, so we could probably just pull it down. But I don't know why a man couldn't just fall it as is. You know, the thing there is you're going to have some weight pulling. You're going to have some weight pulling that way because it's laying down. I really don't want to fall it that way. Worst case scenario, it wouldn't matter because there's nothing back there. But it'd be nice to fall it right where I'm at. But any direction that it falls, it's not going to hurt anything. So that's a good thing. We'll update you on that. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I may not do that in this video, but I'm definitely going to get on this sharpening thing per a viewer request. So give me just a second. We'll get y'all set up for that. Okay, so when you're out in the woods, you know, far away from your vehicle and your home and all that, your garage, wherever you typically sharpen at, you need to sharpen your chain. And so this is what I bring to do that. Definitely have to have gloves. You don't have to, but I do. These have actually leather on the inside. Probably better if you have the whole leather gloves. Man, I've sliced my finger I don't know how many times not using gloves sharpening these chains. I mean, you get them pretty sharp and it cuts you open quick. But this is a little kit I made up here for this. Just got a little bit of everything in there. I like that little roll bag, and it clips, but just have various files, round files, different, different sizes, scrunch and raker gauges, and I even got the 2-in-1 deal here. This is the 3/8 here, and like a few files, bastard files, and this little tool here for this is actually for one of my Dalmar Makita 520i. There's a little adjustment there that I need that. So and I even have this. I love these old things here. If you're just starting out, these are so nice to get that top plate real good, or under the top plate real good if you're digging too deep into the gullet. Honestly, this little thing right here is real nice just for the rakers. Some people complain that they go too deep. This one must just be set. Must just be set just right. About 0.25 is what it's set out. That's usually what I roll with on a 3/8. So here's a decent little example. This chain isn't too wrecked. I apologize. I don't leave my chains wrecked, but I wish there was one a little bit more wrecked than this. But here's kind of an example, if you guys can see that. This is really hard to do. I didn't realize how hard this was to do. Old Buckin got it down good, filming this stuff. But if you can see right here, this, again, this is a spin-off of what I've been trying to explain in that last video. But this is kind of has like a curved shape to it. It's not straight across and exactly parallel to this line. So I want to get this, again, this chain isn't super wrecked, but usually, you neglect these chains, they'll start getting real curved right there. This line right here, this witness mark, should be, this cutting edge right here should be the same, not angle, get the angle close. I'm not talking about the angle, I'm talking about the actual being parallel to that witness mark, not curved around like this, like a lot of these chains get. Okay, so when you start to sharpen it, I don't have this in a vise or anything, any kind of clamp. So when you start to sharpen that, you want to, and I'm just going really slow, guys. You want to see that burr all the way across, not just on one side or the other. Okay. And the first person that says something about my file scraping backwards, get lost. Make your own video, because this is difficult. And I'm not even, I usually use two hands like this, but I can't because the camera, so give me a break here. Okay, so see, now we're not even close. I mean, see, you still have that curve right there. Again, I'm just taking real light strokes. I'm trying to prolong this so you kind of see what I'm talking about. See, now it's starting to straighten up to that witness mark. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, there we go. See, now it's starting to straighten completely straight to that witness mark. Parallel, rather. And I again, before anyone busts out in the comments, I usually take, 3 to 8 strokes on this stuff and I'm done. But I'm just doing a super, I have no tension on it. Super light just to show you. So, see, so it's starting to straighten up now to that, become parallel to that witness mark. And there, it's already parallel. Okay, see there? See how perfectly, parallel that is? There's no curve right here. That's kind of what I think about, when I sharpen that. Yeah, you can see right here, it's perfectly straight. Let me see if I can find another one. Yeah, this one here's kind of, let's see, oh, here's one. You know what I mean, like, see, like, for example, you know, this tooth right here is pretty parallel to that mark. This one here is not parallel, it kind of curves around, you know what I mean? Like around, like that, instead of coming down parallel to that witness mark. Hopefully y'all know what I'm saying. If you don't, just say something in the comments. So I'm gonna get this one straight or parallel. You know, it doesn't take much. I'm just kind of taking it easy just to show on video. And you know, this is for new people who are new to filing. We know who can file out there. You got, you know, a bunch of pro saws. You probably don't need to watch this, but you already know how to file and everything else. See, I mean, that's good. It's there. That burr has, I usually kind of do that to get that burr off. Burr has formed all the way across from here to here. Okay, and that gullet will naturally form as well. Again, just like that last video. You know, that's it. That's money. You can see. You know, here, let me swing you around. I'll show you that gullet. I haven't touched the gullet ever. The one that we just filed is right here. Okay. See, I mean, that's a pretty significant gullet. I have not touched that gullet with anything. I've not concentrated on it whatsoever. It's an Oregon chain. But, I mean, look at that. The gullet's sweet, ready to eat some wood. And, you know, I've cut a little bit with this chain, quite a bit actually. I mean, enough so that I hit the rakers once. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just give this a once over, and then might do a little cutting. I just remembered I had a gentleman ask me what mix I use on my saws. I always use 40-to-1. You know, anything over 60, between like 60 and 80 cc's, 40-to-1. I might go a little bit richer sometimes. Like on my Dalmar 9010, I've used 40-to-1, but 33-to-1 is about what I'd like to use on that more. And I have, that's, you know, but I try to keep it consistent. But then bigger saws, I believe, call for Husqvarna page actually says anything 70, what is it, 75 cc or above or so, 72 cc, I can't remember. 33-to-1 mix. And this is the bar oil I use right here. It's the Echo brand. I'm really fond of that. Yeah, you can find cheap stuff or use canola oil, but I like that. Winter and summer, man, just, you know, I'm on a logger. I cut firewood and trees that are down from storms, you know, so is it the best? Probably not, but it says right there, the professional's choice, so, you know, I'm just saying. No. Apparently the camera wasn't on. Started on this, guys. Let's see if I can hear some. You guys can see that. That's pretty dangerous. More dangerous walking through this crap, but you just gotta deal with that. You can see that tree fell, you know, and it puts all that pressure down here. It wants to come this way a little bit. Actually, it was swinging to your right, but I wanted to safely, you know, get this cut off and isolated so it'll do what it's going to want to do, you know. And that's why I just made that little notch cut and threw that log on it. That's why it's kind of unorthodox, but it worked. You know, it could have been, you know, a big spring and just, you know, flip the tree all the way over the field here. But, you know, you just don't know, especially this ash, man. I don't take any chances with this crap. It's dead, man. It's dead standing. And I mean, you can see here, you know, it was all the way up there. You know, that's a lot of weight. I don't want that come crashing down on me. But This walnut here, some walnut, probably shouldn't have cut that. So. Well, we still got another 4 foot. There's a bunch over here anyway. Yeah. There we go.
Uh-huh.